Alright, I'm in the woods. Got some stuff going on. A chair, a fire. That's about it really. Camping by this fallen down tree. I say camping, I literally next to my house, but it's fine. So I'm using this dead tree and all the dead wood on it to make fires and stuff, so I'm not chopping down any other trees like that one, which kind of looks dead, but maybe not. But yeah. So I've also got I have a sweet potato in in tin foil, which I want to cook on that. And I did, well, you can see there, evidence of stew from last night, which was really nice. So I'm going to see if this won't fall over and I can actually get some video going. So I've got a plan for today, which is just get loads of firewood. Seems like a good plan. We've got a load there, but it's not a lot. I mean, that'll be used in one night with the campfire going, so I want more. And there's a good load over there of kindling and twigs and stuff, and then I can see some thicker bits over there, so I'm gonna go get those. My method of, hang on, I like the wide angle more, you can see more, it's great. My method of chopping bits and just chucking them over, that works all right. But yeah, there's this absolutely massive bit, and I mean this bit's a bit rotten, but it'll burn fine. Look how long that is. Shut up. Anyway, I'll get chopping on that, and maybe I'll start a fire, I think, with some of this stuff, crappy stuff over here. I've also been collecting leaves to put up against this wall because you can see it's a bit drafty. It started off all right, and I think this has fallen a little bit, but it's pretty solid. It'll do. Eventually I want it up to here, so I need like 2 more logs really. And then cross beam up there or something like that, and then that will go up there, another pole here, and yeah, that's the plan. Oh, ow. Thought I might use this bit as another part of the wall. It's pretty thick, so it should be alright. But I think the wall needs one more support. Okay, it's a bit wiggly, but it's tall enough. Yeah, cool. Let me hammer this in. Well, first what I do is make this into a point. That'll do. And you just hammer on the top there. Okay. I found this, which from there to there might be good for the wall, I think. It's a bit thick, but should be fine, hopefully. Ow. So top two there are the new ones. It looks a bit, I cut this one way too short accidentally. So I'm going to need another stake here similar to this one, just to stop that falling, because it will if I lean against this wrong or something like that. Yeah, that's all right. I can probably pull this. Sorry, camera's gone. I can probably pull that way a bit. That's fine, I reckon. Just need another support there. It's turning into, I mean, there's one there, look, there's probably another one in there. There's this one. This is tying everything together. That one, this one's just freestanding, which is dodgy, so that's why I've put this here to wedge that in. And then that's our roof support. We're going to use a tarp. So another one of these uprights over there somewhere. And then you can imagine it, possibly. Anyway, this is a fantastic piece of equipment. I got it from a ski shop, actually. Yeah, it's got like a file there as well. Screwdriver, bottle opener. There's a saw and a knife, which are really useful for doing little bits and sort of flicking bits of wood, stuff like that. Whatever the word is, I don't know. But anyway, I'm sweaty and tired, but look at that. It's, I don't know what the time is, probably like 10 in the morning or something. But I'm going to start this fire and cook that sweet potato, because I'm going to get hungry soon, and I've got snacks, mini cheddars. But that's about it. So this is our firewood now. There's a bit more to put up and that to chop, but I am tired, so I'm going to make some food. Oh yeah, look, hang on, forgot to show this off. It's my chair. So it's just two of these staked in the ground. They're pretty solid, and then a crossbar of the same type. I had to cut down a tree for that. Well, not cut down a tree, but that's a living, well, it was alive. It's as alive as you can get. And same with these bits, just because everything else is so rotten. And then two little bits. I did try and tie that. It's not very strong. It's kind of wiggly, and that's pretty good, because that's wedged in there in the wall, which keeps the whole thing really solid. And it can hold, I weigh like 80 kilos or something, and it can hold me. Oh, I'm sitting. That's pretty good. Oh, wow. It's pretty beautiful. I must have well, I let it burn out. I went home at about 9 PM. I let it just burn out. But there's still embers in there. That is pretty cool. So hopefully a low effort lighting. But I like to bring a bit of tissue paper with me anyway, just to get things started. There is no way in hell, because this is the UK, that I'm going to find any consistently dry kindling to sort of make flakes out of. So I just bring a bit of kitchen roll and just chuck that in there. And then all the twigs. I've only done this twice, so bear with me. There we go. Fire! Oh, it was. For a second. Here comes a plane. So you're not going to be able to hear anything. Oh yeah, there we go. There we are. That's a lot of smoke. Oh. Thankfully it would seem the, wow, look at that. The smoke, the wind is blowing a different way from yesterday. Because last night I was sitting here and it was just coming straight for me. It seems to be going that way now. And there's not really much wind at all, so it's more or less going straight up. Okay, I take back what I said about the wind. It's still blowing towards the actual seating area. Sun's a bit blinding. Fire's going. That's about to fall over. I can sense it. Anyway, yep, there it goes. I'm glad I caught that one. Wow, look at that. That's the sap coming out. Lovely. That means it was still pretty alive. I'd have thought, while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'm going to make a table. So this is the seat, and then you want, when you're sitting here, somewhere to put things. So I want it up this kind of height. And last night I brought my dog here with me. He's a collie and he's lovely. And he's also scared of fire, so he spent the whole time sitting here. So I put this here, and this jumper that I'm wearing right now, I had it hooked on here, over there, and then here. So it made a little tent for him to sit under. And I just want to make that a thing now, so he can sit under the table and be happy and away from the fire. Oh, I forgot I hammered that in. Before I do that, I've just had a thought. So this upright, which is out of frame, that's going to form the roof, I need something that matches it, and I've just spotted something right there, funnily enough, so I'm going to go and get that. That'll be fine. So now I'm going to climb up here and chuck this in the ground. Yes. All I really have to do is just lean on it a bit and it goes in the ground. It's not very steady at all, really, but I can put some supports on it. If I chop this in half, that might be all right. What's a half? It's a hell of a lot easier on these smaller bits to do a spike. There you go. And then I just need to tie that with my amazing bushcraft rope that I created by buying it. And that'll probably do. That's probably enough. That's... Oh, I just remembered. I've got a penknife. And that's exactly why I brought it, so I should stop having to cut the rope with an axe. I'm a bit silly sometimes. God, I don't know. That's not very tight at all, but it will do. I think, possibly. In the meantime, I've been doing a bit of tying up. So I improved that because it was awful, and that's a bit better now. It's not going to fall over. And I've done some messy tying up here, which was actually not very good, and it's now really loose. Ah, that's the knot just come undone. But it's all right. So I've added this and also this. So that's the general framework of what I want to do. So I've got a big tarp, which hopefully... Oh yeah, I hit myself with the axe as well. Ouch. Not the first time I've done that, as you can see. That was yesterday. But yeah, I've got a tarp which hopefully will fit over, and then we can just let it hang down here and over the sides and stuff, and pin it where we need to, hopefully. But yeah, anyway, while that's cooking, I'm going to get to work on that table that I said I'd build. So I've got all these bits here, which aren't massively straight, but they'll do. And there's also that. So I'll make something work. But yeah. It's amazing the sort of building materials you can find. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty straight. That is pretty straight. So I can use most of that. Then there's this bit as well, which is more alive, and I think I might use that for the legs, because that can be split in half and done like that as the actual table. I go by the basis of I haven't chopped my finger off yet, so I'm going to continue doing it how I do it, and I don't care what people say. But I'm probably breaking every health and safety code in the book. But I'm in a forest, so who cares? Alright, 2 logs chopped and made into pencils. I think I want it to come out to about here. There's a crossbar, and then there's 2 ones that go to the back, and they can slot into the wall, hopefully. Oh, I just got blood on my face. Lovely. What I'm also going to do is, because this is a round piece of wood, actually this bit's pretty flat on the bottom, but I'm still going to do it. You shave off. Oh, it just broke. Okay. I'm going to use a different piece then. That's a good height, I think. Put stuff on there. Lean on it. It's ideal. Where do I want it then? This way up. Cool. It's looking pretty good. Nothing's secure yet, but I shouldn't need to secure this to the feet, because same on here. It's kind of, once it's tied into the logs like that, it should be fine. And hopefully, if I do the same as I did here and get bits that are, that doesn't look like it might be possible here, but you can see that these are the same thickness as this, and on here I can put both into the logs like that. I don't think that's going to happen here, unfortunately, so I'll just have to just tie them together like I've done here, and hope for the best. Yeah. Sweet potato's doing all right. I just flipped it, so I'll give it another 10 minutes maybe, I think, because it doesn't matter if the outside's burnt, the inside is going to be bloody good. So I'm looking forward to that. I need to finish this, so I'm going to use that bit of live wood, and I might go and get the other bit that was the same thickness, because I can just cut this into length or widths, the width of that table, and do the same as that, and then another set of things on top just like that. So the same idea. Smells burnt, perhaps. But it smells a bit like lemons for some reason. I don't know why. There's a lot of layers to this. Oh yeah. Oh, I think that is done. Oh, the skin just comes right off. Look at that. Oh yes. Let's get rid of some of that charcoal stuff. I'll probably eat that, but I don't really want to. Oh, it's actually not really done. How strange. Maybe I'll chuck that back in then. Look at all the kites. There's like 20, 30 up there. That's mental. You can obviously smell my sweet potato. In other news, this is done. It's a bit burnt on the outside, but the inside is so amazingly soft. Look at that, and it tastes beautiful. So that was well worth the wait. I just should have left it a bit longer initially, because I think taking the skin off and then putting the foil back on it's stuck to the actual inside. All right, it's been about an hour since I last recorded anything, and I've just been sitting here on my phone watching stuff and having a great time. So I ate my sweet potato. Oh yeah, I built a table. I think I forgot to mention that, but the table's done. I've tied this down. This is really solid, so these don't move now. But yeah, I can just put stuff on here, all of my nonsense, and yeah, just lean. Actually, it's not really leanable. It does bend a bit, but yeah, just been burning some crappy wood, and that's about it really. But it's about 1 o'clock now, and yeah, it's just really, really nice out here. So I thought I'd just give a quick overview of the stuff. So I've built a few supports, ready for the tarp to go on at some point. I need one more log for the wall there to bring it up to the right level, I think, and then I'm happy with that. And that's about it really for now. Another thing I'd like to do at some point is this. I only used this last night, so it's not terrible. But I burnt a bit. What I want to do is, this is a crappy saucepan that never gets used in the kitchen, so I want to convert it into a hanging pot to hang on the fire thing. I don't know what the proper word for this is, this frame that I've made. There's probably a word for it, but let's just call it the cooking frame or whatever. I don't know, but I want to drill some holes in the side, add a handle, and there's probably a lid somewhere, I don't know, or I could just, I don't know, just put a plate over it or something like that. Because the handle, I don't know how to take the handle off. It's pretty grubby, as you can see. That's why we never use it. It's a spare one. So yeah, I want to turn this into something that can hang just about there, and that's about hot enough. When a load of smoke just went in my face. Anyway, I was trying to demonstrate something and I just get blinded. But about here is where you want, if you can hold your hand there for about 2 seconds before it hurts, that's about the right temperature, I think, because that's really, really hot. But yeah, hanging on a chain here or something like that, because this is pretty sturdy. It really is quite sturdy. So yeah, that's my plan. Ignore my rubbish. That was last night. Marshmallows. It's another good thing. Anyway, bye.